Hi! So, habang naghahalaman ako kanina, nabasa ko tong article na to ng philstar.com. And so I thought I would show you my plants and we can talk about the different kinds of plants while talking about also the two main different kinds of crimes, which is bailable and non-bailable. So this is an anthurium at sprayan natin siya ng pampabulaklak. And speaking of, legalese could be flowery and there's really an entire discussion of the constitutional right to bail, and some lawyers do not want to use the words bailable or non-bailable. But for this video, gagamitin natin siya because it's the most understandable. Basically, yung mga krimen na merong penalty na reclusion perpetua o yung mahabang pagkakakulong of up to 40 years, and even those that have life imprisonment as their penalties, yun yung mga non-bailable. So that's drugs like Senator Laila de Limas, plunder like Senator Juan Ponce Enrile and Jinggoy Estrada, and before Senator Bong Revilla, but we'll get to that later, or kidnapping or murder. Yung mga krimen na lesser yung penalty, libel or estafa, but only simple estafa, they are bailable. Yung syndicated estafa kasi, it's non-bailable. So while I'm refilling my propagated potions with water, I'll tell you about the difference. So kung ang kaso mo ay libel, which is bailable, kapag kinasuhan ka sa korte, you can post your bail. So you can be free habang gumugulong or nililitis ang kaso mo. Kapag kinonvict ka ng trial court, dahil bailable siya, you can still be free while you elevate it to the Court of Appeals. If the Court of Appeals sustains your conviction, pwede ka pa rin mag-post ng post-conviction bail hanggat nandun ka sa Supreme Court. If and when the Supreme Court sustains your guilty verdict, dun ka palang makukulong. I got this ZZ plant, 2 tangkay pa lang siya noong 2020, right after our CEO, the Nobel laureate Maria Ressa, and my former colleague Ray Santos were convicted of cyber libel by the Manila Regional Trial Court. And since then, ang dami niya ng tangkay, and also since then, Maria and Ray have been free because they are able to post-conviction bail. So, ibig sabihin, kahit sinustain ng Court of Appeals recently, yung guilty verdict ng trial court, they are free. So, huwag kayong maniniwala sa mga vlog na nagsasabi na makukulong na sila. This is my Calathea. I bought this in Ilocos Norte during the campaign while covering the Marcoses. So, speaking of former First Lady Imelda Marcos, she was convicted by the Sandigan Bayan for 7 counts of graft. Graft is bailable. So, ideally, habang inaapila niya to sa Supreme Court, pwede naman siyang lumaya. Kaso, there are rules in the rules of court. They're very simple actually, but she violated one of them. Hindi siya sumipot sa promulgation niya o sa pagbasa ng hatol. And that could have and should have revoked her right to post-conviction bail. Kaya gusto sana ng Sandigan Bayan nun, i-order na ang kanyang pag-aresto. But she argued her case. Actually, napagalitan nga siya, sabi niya nung una, kaya di niya daw alam dahil hindi binigay ng sekretary niya yung notice. Pangalawa, sinabi niya dahil may sakit siya. At sinabi nga doon ng hukom, ano ba talaga? But in the end, the Sandigan Bayan followed the precedent of the Supreme Court of giving humanitarian considerations to JPE. Dahil daw matanda na si First Lady Imelda Marcos, bibigyan ng humanitarian consideration, so she was able to post a post-conviction bail. This is a rubber plant. It's kinda costly, and speaking of costly rin ang makasuhan ng non-bailable crime. Kasi kahit nililitis ka pa lang, hindi ka na pwedeng magpiyansa. Kaya parang si Senator Laila de Lima, she's not convicted yet, pero dahil non-bailable ang kanyang mga kaso under the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act, hindi siya pwedeng magpiyansa unless you win a petition for bail like Senator Jinggoy Estrada and Senator Juan Ponce Enrile. This is a peace lily. Sobrang tagal ko na siyang hinihintay magkalili. At speaking of sobrang tagal ng paghihintay, may mga kapwa tayo Pilipinong matagal nang naghihintay na makalaya kahit bailable naman yung kaso nila. Bakit? Simple, wala silang pambayad. At meron naman tayong mga kapwa Pilipinong hindi makapag-file ng petition for bail kung non-bailable ang kaso nila. Bakit? Simple din, wala silang pambayad ng abogado.